Good morning, welcome back to the channel. So I am just putting on the finishing touches excuse me. Alright, that's a little better. Finishing touches on the Workhorse prototypes. This is a responsive, it's a very slimline responsive. It's not wide and as catchable as like the Respawn. This is made in collaboration for the online club, Yo-Yo Boomers Club. No, it's not age restricted, it's just what the name of the club is. So it's really just an old school high-walled modern responsive. So very high wall, very slim line, and I'm just lubing them up, getting them ready to prepped, and then send out to their testers. I don't know if I made it fully clear. So this is a design that I made for the club. It's not just my workings, it's kind of taking what they wanted for their modern responsive yo-yo and putting it to kind of translating it into the yo-yo that I thought that they wanted. This is what we ended up on. Let's go ahead and go over the specs. First up, 54 grams stock. I'll get into that in a second, but let's get you the sizing as well. 55 millimeter in diameter, and then it is slimline, just a hair under 32 millimeters in width. It does use a responsive or a lube size D bearing and the Respawn pads. By design, very responsive. You can still throw a sleeper, do your modern responsive tricks. First try, let's go! And I'm not even good at kickflips. Just to give you a direct comparison here, this is the titanium Respawn right next to it. So you'll notice that the Ti Respawn is wider and more forgiving on that catch zone for the string to slide into, with a lower wall. Just to give you that comparison basis for another responsive that you probably have had. These are just prototypes that are going out to testers. I don't know if this is going to be the final version or not, but let's get into what I was talking about with the stock weight. So you'll notice these cups, they have a very specific groove under that rim in the IRG area, and that's for some O-rings. These are 50 millimeter outer diameter O-rings. I've got two different sets, but they fit perfectly snug in there. When I say snug, this yo-yo was designed to fit these rims for weight adjustments. 54 stock on the Proto. Add these two rims, it's going to add 3.5 grams. It's going to pop you up to 57.5. If you add in the fat ones, that's adding 7 grams. It's going to pop you all the way up to 61 grams overall. They fit snug, so once you get them in, they're not popping out from normal play. For the most part, I haven't had any issues testing both back and forth. I like it light, so I mostly run it stock at the 54. So I do think when we get through the changes, I think the stock weight's going to go down so that we can add weight, because we can't take weight away, we can just add weight with the O-rings. And there's multiple different sizes. The club will vote what they want to ship with them. But so far we just have the two sets, the 3.5 and the 7 gram sets, for the testing purposes of the responsive. So this is the Workhorse prototype. It's a lot of fun to work on something like this for a group of people that are I guess enthusiastic about a specific style of play right here for this responsive. We're going to get them an unresponsive as well, but this was a fun project and a lot of fun for me to do something like this that I wouldn't have done under the G2 branding for what I like to do. Overall, really happy with how this prototype turned out. We'll have more info down the road as far as changes and plans for what they want to do with it.